Hi, I'm Lynn Langit.
And I'm Llewellyn Falco.
This is Teaching Kids Programming with SmallBasic.
Today we're going to talk about variations.
And because we've got so much to do, we're going to get right into it.
So the whole idea is we're going to take a recipe on the right and turn it to the left.
Cool. I can't wait.
So here we have a recipe for a square. You can see it working there.
Yep.
So the first kind of variation we're going to do is things that change the way the code works, but not the way it actually produces the square.
Okay.
So first we have this 90 here. And we're turning that because we need it to do a quarter of a circle. So let's just express that right out as code.
Because 360 divided by 4 really is 90.
Yeah. And now this 4 with a square, that's the number of sides, right? So let's be explicit about that.
We're going to just create a variable called sides, and we're going to set it equal to 4.
And then we can replace every place we see 4 with sides.
And you'll see that the editor is smart enough to know that we've declared this variable already.
So again, we should have the same thing.
Looks great.
Next, we have been using the default pin width. So let's be explicit about that too.
So we're going to say tortoise set pin width, and we're going to set that to 1 to expose it.
Great. So all this has been done to do the same thing in a different way. Now we're going to do variations that change things.
Okay.
And the first, let's start with the sides. Let's change that to 8.
All right.
And now you can see we have an octagon.
Cool.
And then next, let's go to colors.
Okay.
We have blue here, but we can get a random color.
All right, and we do that by calling the get random color method, and because it's a method, we're going to put an open and close parentheses there.
Now we did different colors for each side, but those are a little hard to see.
Yep.
So let's make the width just a little bit bigger, maybe a 3.
Okay.
Great.
Looks better.
And we can change the size, so let's make something really big.
Like 100?
Or something really small, or smaller, like a 30.
Okay.
And now all these have been constants, but we can ask how many sides we want. So let's use the message box object.
Okay. And then we're going to ask for input, and we're going to just say sides, just real quick like, to ask the user to tell us how many sides they would like to have. And we're going to say 5. And that's going to give us a pentagon.
Great. And then this pin width, this has also been constant. Let's change it to the number of side we're on. So we'll use I. And so the first time it will be 1, and the last time it will be whatever the last side is.
And we're going to have 5 sides again.
Let's do like a lot of sides.
Okay, we'll do 11 sides.
There. And then we can scale that. So let's say like a times 3.
Okay. You can think of it as zooming.
Let's do a higher number of sides.
Okay, so 50, 55.
Quite a lot there going off the screen. And then let's try the same with the move. Let's move that to an I. And let's do a scaling right away, so like times 2.
Okay.
So put in the number of sides.
Okay.
There we go. And then it's only making 1 loop, so let's make it make even more than 1 loop.
Times 3.
So that should give us 3 circles.
Okay.
Let's try that with like 19 sides.
All right.
So our scaling is getting a little bit out of hand here, so let's up this to 4.
All right.
And turn this down to 1.5.
Okay.
Or like 30.
30 sides.
Good. Now we can see a spiral. And if we want to do the reverse, we just put a minus sign in the turn. And let's do 22.
Okay.
Right. And that's all the different things we can do with our simple variation on a square. Look forward to another one where we actually talk about what's going on behind here and how to teach it.